4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. Chip Smith. 58. Is that?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here we go. Hey, 10.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Good. 222.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. He's going to try to pick it up. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They've reached midfield, Brock, and this new set of downs is going to begin the march in enemy territory. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down throw for Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Turbo, sir.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Right.
Throwing from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Fields gets it out right quick. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. It's an excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but That's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
McCarthy looking to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to the air, McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That's another.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 33-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Sending a receiver left.
331. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. This finds Chark complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. Turbos. Hey, kid. Up.
From the 41. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Another one to Addison. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Incompletion still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Five DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy taking a big shot for the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They've got a man in motion.
319, just a touch. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken, right.
Throwing on first down. Fields on the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Here we go, son. 58, right.
First down from the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown, but he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. They send a man in motion.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Go.
Fields throwing once more. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Boston Cyber set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Boston Cyber set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Gun, a give to Jones. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They put Chark in motion left.
Right.
First down throw for Fields. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Connects with his back. Hall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Go.
from the 21. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3-yard loss brings up second and 13 at the 26-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he is stopped just before he can get the score, tackled inside that 1-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Hurt! Right there, hurt! Check out!
Jones takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
Jamian Sherwood.
Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard loss on the play.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Now it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Let's go! Bronco 80!
McCarthy throwing here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on the field goal this entire year. I really hope
return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go, Scott. 222, 222. Go.
They go right back to Hall. Runs inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Here's Hall once more. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. They give on 2nd to Hall. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. For a 5-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
They motion the tight end over. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack.
Here we go.
Trying again following the sack. Chased out to his right. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Delta. Hey, Ken. Hey.
He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So a big kick coming up for Austin Seibert. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Jump off caught by his back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Another throw here for McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
To T.J. Hawkinson.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's good for the Vikings. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Tag! 70 Lions!
Back to the air, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Dragon 60. Bravo 80. 18. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Vikings out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line.
At the 14-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come 19. Come 19.
Another try following the sack. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. But he can't reach the end zone. That would have trimmed the lead to a field goal. Instead, they trail by 5.
Vikings 19.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
They put a receiver in motion here left. They're going to pass it here. Looking underneath here for Hall. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He'll look to throw it. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee. So the win goes to the Jets. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, Every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better